Hey guys, I'm back with another writing lesson, and I wanted to talk about using the illustrations in your stories to tell important details. I have the story Nuffle Bunny at school, but I don't have it at home, so I'm attaching a few pages to this lesson to show you that illustrations can do a lot of things. They can even give like little clues or secrets to the reader that the characters don't know. So in the story Nuffle Bunny, um, the character leaves the little stuffed animal, the bunny, in the laundromat, but the character doesn't know. We know before the character. So I showed you the page from the story. I attached the page where we can see that the bunny was left in the dryer, but the character and the father leave, and the character doesn't know yet until the next page and realizes that Nuffle Bunny is missing. So you can add little clues like that into your story. In my kite story, um, I could even, I was thinking about what I could add, and there's a page in my story where Michelle's eyes are big and wide because she sees Emma going toward the trees with the kite. So I could not have anything in the words on that page, but just Michelle's eyes big, and the reader knows that something is going wrong. Another thing is that when Michelle was flying the kite, she was facing this way. But when Emma starts to fly the kite, she's facing the opposite way. So that might be a clue to the reader too. So you can give clues in the pictures or little secrets to the reader about things that are going to happen. You can study authors too and see how they use the pictures to give readers extra information. Like I just told you with Nuffle Bunny, we looked at that book. Then you can try to add the details to your own illustrations to give your reader more information. And it doesn't always have to be a secret or a clue. You can give information about the setting. You can bring the characters to life by the looks on their faces, and you can just add extra realistic details. I have a few examples from Henry and Mudge and the Cold. Get the Cold Shivers. Remember, we've used this book a little bit. And look how it says, Mudge got crackers again. Mudge loved sick days. But even though he loved Henry's sick days, no one ever thought that Mudge would get sick. But look at all the extra details in the picture. We see that Henry has an aquarium with different fish, different colored fish, and Mudge likes to look at the fish in the aquarium. None of that is in the words. There's so many extra details that you can put in the picture. Look at this one, when Mudge gets sick and they have to take him to the doctor. The words say Henry and Henry's mother tried to put Mudge in the car to go to the doctor, but Mudge was tired. He didn't want to go. But look how they have to pull him. The mother's pulling him by his collar, and Henry is pushing him. And look at Henry's face and the mom's face, and they're in the leaves. And it looks like it's fall out. The leaves look orange and yellow. We don't know any of that from the words, but there's so many details that you can put in the picture. Here's another one. It says, bath time, Mudge, Henry said, and Mudge hopped right into the car, and then they drove to the vet. So I guess he had to trick Mudge to get in the car. Mudge knew the vet, and he didn't want to see her. She made him nervous. But look how Mudge is thinking. This was back when Mudge was a puppy. None of that is in the words, but we get to see what Mudge looked like when he was a puppy, when he was at the vet. There's so many details that you can put in the picture. Look, we see at the vet's office, it says, when they walked into the waiting room, Mudge started to shiver and shed. And we can see from his eyes how he's feeling. But look at all the people we get to see in the waiting room at the vet's office. The words don't say anything about them. We get to see other animals. We get to see their owners. We get to see what the waiting room looks like. So there are lots and lots of details that you can put in the picture about the setting. You can show how the characters are feeling. You can add those little details that we get to learn about, in this one about the beach, Henry Mudge and the Forever Sea, we can see from the picture that Mudge doesn't want to go in the water because he's pulling one way and Henry's trying to pull him the other way. But it says they all played a long time. But you can see that Mudge doesn't want to go in the water. The pictures can really help to bring the story to life. They can tell so many extra details, okay? So you need to try to do that in your writing. Writers sometimes use the pictures to give clues about the setting or things that are going to happen, to bring characters to life, to tell secrets to the reader, and to add those extra realistic details. Check out our favorite writer's chart, which I'm going to add into this lesson. It's also under writing tools. That gives you some more things that we've learned from our mentor writers. In the next video, I'm going to show you some children's work. I'll see you next time.